Chip Maxwell here with your Maxwell Morning Memo. Some Nebraska Republicans are joining national Republican leaders in calling for Donald Trump to step down as the Republican Party's candidate for president. This is crazy, desperate, pathetic Bush League nonsense, swapping in a magic candidate right before the election. I know a little something about this. After the primary election of May 2014, it was clear that our local Republican candidate for Congress, incumbent Lee Terry, was going to lose the general election. I knew from conversations in private and on the radio, as well as from the primary election result, that the only way to save the seat for our side was to replace Terry with a candidate who could win Terry voters, plus the 15,000 to 20,000 who voted for Pete Ricketts for governor and Ben Sasse for Senate, but not for Terry. State law provided a way to petition into the race, and I announced that I was ready to do it. Republican leaders said, no, don't do it. It won't work. Swapping in another candidate is too confusing and upsetting to voters. I listened and concluded that they were right, so I didn't do it. Now some of these same Republicans want to dump Trump and swap in another candidate a month before the election. Some of these voices that lectured me in 2014 about the need for party unity and rallying to the GOP standard are now promoting this absurd exercise in self-destruction. Trump can win this election. But once again, the left has bullied and stampeded some Republicans into retreat. Apparently the plan is to somehow swap Mike Pence in for Trump. Governor Pence is impressive, but he did not run for president or win a single vote in the primary. This is like having your team at the line of scrimmage with a chance to score a touchdown at the end of the game to win the championship, and suddenly you pull your starting quarterback, who got you in position to win the championship, and replace him with someone who has done a fine job in practice on the scout team but has not played a down all season. What are your fans going to think of that? What are Republican voters supposed to think when record numbers of them pick Trump, but Republican Party leaders still are trying to deny them their choice? Republicans, take a lesson from the Democrats. It's not about your party's candidate. It's about the direction and future of our country. Democrats vote for the Democrat no matter what because they want their agenda and policies to prevail. If Trump is giving you heartburn, take a pill and get over it. Trump was not my choice among the primary election candidates, but I am doing everything I can to help him win the presidency because with Trump there is a chance of getting the kind of course correction our country so desperately needs. Don't tell me that the way to strengthen the Republican Party and best serve the nation is to squander a very winnable race and let a thoroughly corrupt Hillary Clinton become president and let the agenda and policies of the left gain an even more commanding position. Get behind the candidate who at least gives us a chance of getting this country we love back on track. I'm Chip Maxwell for 94.5 FM, 1420 AM. The Answer.